I'm here with one of North Carolina's coolest steampunk artists, Brett King, of Brett King Steam. Brett, tell us what you're doing today.
Hi, Ben. I'm showing off some of my steampunk artwork and contraptions. So steampunk is an aesthetic that is based off of, inspired by Victorian science fiction like Jules Verne and H.G. Wells. And so we build crazy devices that never existed but probably should have. And so we're showing some of it here. I've got a steampunk lightsaber, for example, and some of my steampunk costume work. This is Clockwork Cthulhu, based on the horror stories of H.P. Lovecraft from the 1920s. Cthulhu was a squid-headed god that would make you go mad if you looked into his eyes, and so I tried to imagine what a steampunk version of Cthulhu would look like, and that's the costume I came up with. And so I've got a lot of different kinds of devices here, and these are all things that I just kind of came out of my imagination through a lot of looking through flea markets and antique stores and old books and getting inspiration and creative ideas. So.
And you make devices that are actually functional as well, not just props and cosplay, but things that actually work. So what about?
Yeah, that's right. So this is a virtual reality from using technology from the 1800s. So this is a stereoscope viewer, and I've got my iPhone in it, and things like Google Cardboard use the same technology that they used in the stereoscopes to make 3D. So you can look through this stereoscope, and I've got a display of the Mars rover in there, and so I can take a virtual trip around Mars using 1890s technology. And this is my iPhone speaker, and so I've got my iPhone viewer. I also have an iPhone speaker, and this is called Mina's Miniature Music Hall. It's based off of my great grandmother's old stereo cabinet speaker from the 1930s. The stereo is long gone, but the speaker survived, so I turned it into an iPhone speaker. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but if I pop it in here, you can hear the amplification, the passive amplification coming through here. And I've got a volume control on it here, so I can turn down the volume and turn it back up. So.
And what's awesome is what is the valve you're using?
Yeah, this is just a plumbing valve and plumbing pipe hooked into the antique speakers. So.
It's so cool that a plumbing valve will actually work as a volume.
Yep, that's right. It just cuts off the flow of the air, the sound through the plumbing valve. So.
Cool. Well, thank you for supporting our Maker Faire.
All right, thank you. Happy to. Okay, you too.